Hello, welcome back. Welcome back to the streams, everyone. Hi, I'm Icarus. These are the streams. This is my dad, and welcome back. So we're going to be doing Final Fantasy 7 Remake. Yay! We are moving through this game. We're in the spooky train area. You know, kind of fillers, honestly. There's some overarching stuff here. We'll touch on it. But we're going to be moving into that. We're going to be moving forward with that game. We're going to be finishing all of Remake at some point and then moving into Rebirth, the second game.
Which you've never played.
Yes, I played the first. I've even played original Final Fantasy 7 up to where Remake ends. So I've seen the original at that point and the Remake. But past that, I haven't touched Rebirth or the original game. So
cool.
We'll have to see how that goes.
You have no idea either.
I know certain things about the original because if you grew up in video games at all and on the internet, you know certain things. But so I'll try to do what I can about the original story because I heard they mess with it. So he's not going to know anything, but we'll do what we can. But before we go into that, it's time for there'll be the Super Bowl, which you don't really care about pro, but this will be the final Sports Center for a while because again, there'll be Super Bowl for next time.
Yeah,
but that's basically it.
A little bit run over. Let's run over the NFL
here
first.
We go. Let him do the NFL and
the Jacksonville Jaguars. I think we're good enough to make a deep run, but
which is almost insane.
Well, being a young team and never being in the playoffs, especially a young quarterback,
they've been in the playoffs before.
No, not with this team. No.
I mean, it has happened.
Oh, yeah, but not with this team.
Technically.
And then you're playing the Bills. You've been there 8 years. I guess this is 9. But I thought the Jags had the game won. A couple of mistakes ended up costing them the ball game. I thought the most egregious was late in the game when Buffalo took the lead. There is a linebacker. I don't know all the players' names because I don't watch them all the time. Number 0. He comes on an end blitz, and so the defensive end takes the tackle out. The guard's taking care of the inside nose tackle. So he's got a clear shot at Josh Allen. He's flying right at him. And at the last, 2 yards, he slows down, almost stops. And I'm like, what are you doing? And then he kind of comes in like a bat at a you-know-what, kind of slows down. The last minute ball charge at him again. But at that time, Josh Allen set his feet and threw the deep ball, which gave them a first down deep inside the Jags territory. And I'm thinking, why did you slow up? If you would have kept going, you would have I mean, it's a sack. And somebody said, well, I mean, Josh Allen could have stepped to the side. Okay, say he does. You added another 2 seconds to the play. The guy who was wide open is now covered. There was a corner tracking over you to cover him. He just didn't get there in time. So if Josh Allen had to step to the side like a chasing bull, charging bull, fine. But that guy's now going to be covered. He's not going to be open like it was. Why the guy slowed down is beyond me. Beyond me. So that really cost them the game. I thought earlier, they're down in scoring range. I think they're on the 4-yard line. It's 4th down and 1, like barely 1 yard. If you're going to kick it, that's fine. That puts you up by 6. If you're going to go for it, that's fine. It's the playoffs to me. Go get it. But Trevor Lawrence cannot under any circumstance allow his knee or his shin touch the ground. They got the first down. They went back and looked at it and said his foot slipped, so his shin touched the ground. That means you're down. It's basically a knee down. I'm like, you can't allow that to happen. You cannot allow that to happen under any circumstance. It's too great. So if they kicked the field goal, they're up by 6. If they get the first down, they score. Well, they'd have been up by 3. They score, they're up by 7. Later on in the game, right before half, they moved down the field and got within field goal range with 1 second left on the clock. And the guy missed the field goal. So they're like, oh, he's the best kicker in the league. He kicked a 68-yarder. Great, that's wonderful. He didn't do it when they needed him to. That's minimum of 6 points left on the field, meaning the Jags kicked the field goal, or they got the first down, still didn't score. They're going to kick a field goal at 3 points. And then the field goal is 3 at 6. Or you got the first down, and you're inside the 4, and you ended up scoring a touchdown. You get the field goal, now you're up 10. So it's either a minimum of 6, max of 10. They lost the game by 3 points. That's 10 points you left on the field for stupidity. But the most egregious to me is the guy coming in on the blitz and slow it and stop it almost. And I mean, I don't understand it to this day. So they cost themselves. The Jags were out. They were better than the Bills that day, without question. The Bills go on. So then we go to the Bills Broncos game. I heard today they fired the head coach, but okay.
Here we go.
He got you to the playoffs for 9 years, 8 years. I'm thinking, scratching my head. Was it the coach's fault that Josh Allen carries the ball like a loaf of bread and fumbled it, and the Bills and the Broncos got it? Was it the coach's fault that they're driving late in the game? No, I just saw it tonight at the sports bar. There was 4:50 left in the game. They're on about the 15. Josh Allen does a throw. There had been about the 10. He throws out to his right. The receiver is standing sideways, parallel to the field. The ball skips like on a rock. He catches it. Now, let's think about that for a second. Forget it hit the ground, didn't hit the ground. What would have happened whether it hit the ground or not would not have changed. The linebacker had overrun the play. The guy catches it, does a swervel turn, he's in the end zone. If the ball's caught, not touching the ground, the same thing would have happened. Nothing would have changed because it was the same timing. So if Josh Allen had just got the ball up, instead of skipping it off the ground, the guy's walking in the end zone. Nothing would have changed. Is that the coach's fault? Okay. Now we're late in the game. They're driving. There's like under 2 minutes, and they're getting in field goal range, right? Or getting further in the game, further down the field, and the guy does a down and out. So that play before that skipped, they had to kick a field goal. So they're up 6 instead of 10.
That's
okay. So now they get the ball back. They're driving late in the game. I think it's after the Broncos scored, huh?
Is it hot in here, dude?
It's a little warm. And I'm like, okay, the Broncos now have the lead. You're driving down the field. It's a second down play. This may have been before they took the lead. I didn't see the split part. The guy goes down. He cuts at about the 27, 28-yard line. Josh Allen throws on the ball. He drops it. I'm sorry. He's leaning out. You're a professional. You drop it. Did the coach tell him to drop it? That's why he's fired, because your player didn't do your dang job? The very next play, think about it. If he catches the ball like he's supposed to, he's a professional, wasn't a bad throw, he hit it right in the hands. They're on the first down at the 27-yard line. He drops it. Think about that. If he does his damn job, they're on the 27th, right? They probably go in and score, do your field goal, take the lead. The very next play is the controversial play. Very next, which would not have happened if you did your job on second down. That's when they throw the ball downfield. First of all, the Broncos beyond mugged them. It was the worst. You can't face guard in NFL. You can't in college, which means you run, you put your hands up, you're trying to block the ball, you're not looking back. That's illegal. You cannot do that in pro. You can't do it in college. As long as you don't hit each other in college. This guy, not only did he face guard, but he literally ran into the guy, climbed up his. I mean, it was a rape, really.
Dad, please.
It was a mugging. Can I say mugging?
Yes, you can say mugging.
It was a serious mugging. No fight. So when the ball was coming down, I'm like, oh, well, that's a pass interference, especially in the NFL. You can't even look at a receiver. And he catches it. They fall to the ground. He hits the ground. They roll. He's down, right? He's on the ground. The guy's touching him. He's got the ball. It's over. Play's over. Then the guy, as they roll, decides the defender gets the ball out of his hand. And he said, oh, that's an interception. Well, first of all, the interception doesn't matter because there's a flag. It's pass interference by, I wasn't even thinking, like, would it be? It was like, it's guaranteed. No flag. I'm like, what? Then they reviewed it. I'm like, he's down. He caught the ball. He hits the ground. It's in his chest, solid. It's not moving. He hits the ground and he rolls. That's at least a second to roll. And as he gets deep this way, the guy's on top of him pulls it out. That's not interception. It's down by contact. Plays over. Oh, no. That ball goes to the Broncos. They ended up going down, scoring to win the game. So, bad call. I've always said this. I'm telling you, don't ever leave it up to the referees to make the right call.
You're good.
So, what do I mean by that? You catch the ball on second down, you don't have to worry about that third down play. Don't leave it up to the refs. Don't make a play and say, refs, you have to figure out am I right or wrong. Catch the freaking ball on second down, or when you catch it on third, hold it so tight they can't pull it out. But don't make the refs have to make a decision because they suck. Don't do it. So they ended up winning the game. The irony was the next night the Bears are playing. The exact play happened, 100% the same. Guy catches it. Now he kind of goes down on his knee, but then rolls. Same situation though. They rip the ball, same thing. He rolls on his stomach. They roll. The guy pulls the ball out. Interception, right? Nope. He's down by contact. Well, wait a minute. The game before, they even like on the television will bring in a referee on the air. Hey, Jim, you refereed for 30 years. What do you think? Well, I don't think you would. So then they bring the guy in on the television. What do you think about this? Oh, that's clearly he's down by contact. You got two refs who both ref for 20 years. One said same play is an interception. The same play is not. That's it. That's bullcrap. And they ruled it wrong. The Bears kept the ball. And then the Bears do what they do. They throw the most wildest play I've ever saw. The game's over. It's like seconds. The Bears ended up losing. The quarterback draws back for the Bears. He's not running sideways like you've seen him run sideways. Hail Mary. This guy's running backwards, zigzagging because they were doing take out a box. It's over. He runs back to about almost a 50 and just literally turns and slings it all the way to the end zone. Guy catches it for a touchdown to tie the ball game with no time left. Then they go into overtime, and he does what he does. He's inconsistent. Throws an interception. And who were they playing? They were playing, the LA Chargers. They ended up winning the game. Arizona. He's just an average. He does incredible things. You're like, oh my gosh, what a great quarterback.
It's the Bears. You don't have to explain anything.
So now then it turns out the Broncos, I watched the quarterback being interviewed at the end of the game, but it turns out today it came out and said he's out. He broke his ankle. I'm like, what? The second play before the end of the game, he ran out of bounds, fell on funny, but it must have been so numb he didn't know it. So he played one more play, game over, and he's like, my ankle really hurts. They got a fracture, so he ain't playing. If you think a backup quarterback's going to go win in a playoff game, some guy off the street, yeah. So it's going to be the Seahawks, the Stankhawks, and it's going to be the Patriots, and I don't care about either one of those crappy teams. And
you don't really care about pro anyway.
Well, I don't. But the Patriots are going to beat the Broncos now because they don't have a quarterback. The Jaguars could have, if they had just won the Buffalo, they could have won out.
Who do the Seahawks have to play again?
They're good.
Who would they have to play? Because they saw them.
They have NFC. They have to play brain fart here. Oh, the Rams, LA Rams, they beat the Bears.
Well,
So on the
Rams
NFC side, no, well, they're not going to beat the Seahawks.
Okay.
When I saw the Seahawks, they crushed the 49ers, barely. So the little bit I've seen, man, they look, unless it was a fluke. So on the NFC side, you have the Seahawks and the Rams.
Mhm.
And on the AFC side, you have the Broncos and the Patriots. I don't really care about any of them. So whether I watch I won't watch the playoffs this week. In college,
Here we go.
where did we leave off last time? Let's just say it this way.
We had enough team people in that it wasn't just
The
two.
blowhards down in Miami. Somebody said, well, it's Florida. Don't you
No,
want to
before
win?
that.
I think we did the playoff. Yeah, we did.
No, we had 4 teams left.
We did. We talked about Miami beating
Yeah.
Ole Miss.
I
We
thought
talked
before
about that.
you would go to Miami, you'd go to a different team.
Well, I think there was a different one. Then there was it? Because after Miami beat Ole Miss, they're in the national championship. We talked about that. And
No, we did not talk about Miami beating Ole Miss.
I did. I sat and talked about it.
The last thing we had was that we had 4 teams still in.
No, we didn't.
Yes, we did. We still had 4 teams in last
So
time.
who did?
There's someone who lost that we haven't talked
So
about.
Miami beat Ole Miss. Didn't that put them in the national title? Or was there
I
another
don't
game?
remember. But
No,
I
that
know
was
that
it.
I know that there were 4 teams whenever we last talked, and one of the teams wasn't gone yet that I know you were going to want to talk about.
Miami? I mean, Alabama?
No,
I'm getting
another individual.
Wait, Miami beat Ole Miss.
No, we already talked about Alabama. We already talked about that.
No, but when Miami beat Ole Miss, that puts them in the national championship.
Yep,
or was
there
there
was
another
another
game?
game. Indiana fought someone.
Well, Indiana beat Oregon and crushed them to get into the national title.
I'm talking about Georgia.
Georgia had gotten beat by Ole Miss.
We never covered that.
Oh, I did.
No, we didn't.
Oh, I did cover that.
We covered Alabama. I don't think
Because we
covered
played
Georgia.
2 weeks of the game. We added.
I
extra
don't
week.
think we covered Georgia.
Oh, I sure did.
Georgia.
Because I talked about how they tried to give it to Georgia. When Ole Miss had the game won, there was a face mask. Remember I told you that Ole Miss had like 3 minutes left, if that, and they did a rollout, and Georgia literally about pulled the guy's neck off. And I went furious because they didn't throw a flag, and Ole Miss had the punt, and Georgia got 2 pass interference to let them score, and they had to do an onside kick. Yeah, I
don't
trust me.
know if we did.
Oh yeah, I went
remember
off. I went off about.
Because I remember you going off Alabama. I don't remember.
I went off about Georgia and that face mask. It was like they're trying to get Georgia in the game.
Maybe you did.
Yeah, and then Georgia did. They kicked off and they threw the ball back and it hit the pylon and there was 1 second left.
Yeah. I think I'm starting to remember now. Okay. So then we had the 4.
So then we had Ole Miss.
So
playing
Indiana
Miami.
crushed. What was
Oregon.
They crushed Oregon.
Because I said Oregon's. They're like.
Well, Indiana's just that good too.
Yeah, but Oregon always. They're patsies. They play. They're California
I tried,
kids.
guys. You saw me.
I mean, Oregon sucks.
They
They beat teams in that crappy Big Ten. They're not physical. They get up against physical teams every year and get just
Give us the
beat slapped. So I'm not going to talk about Oregon.
So
then we have last night the national championship. It was a great game. I thought it was even all the way around.
Okay, Indiana beat
Miami.
No.
Oh, they beat Oregon.
If you were to talk about that, what about Miami versus?
They beat Ole Miss.
Do you want to say anything about
No,
that
I went
game?
through that. Oh yeah, I went through that.
We didn't talk about that.
We streamed twice in a row. You remember week to week.
Was it just the championship playoffs?
That was 2 weeks ago.
That's what I'm saying. Like, was it just?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. When Miami beat Ole Miss, that put Miami in.
No, I know that. I'm saying
I talked about that game. Oh, I did.
Okay.
Oh, I did.
That's on me.
So Miami was the first team ever to play the national title in their own stadium. Miami. It just happened to be in Miami. It's Orange Bowl, and Miami happened to go to the national title.
I know what he's talking about.
So I remember all week.
Anyone from Miami?
I said,
so sorry. We live in Florida.
Miami is such a Bush League fan base. It's a Bush League school. It's Thug U, that's what we call them. And I made a joke. I said, they'll be in the city of Miami. And I said, I made a joke a week ago. I said, Indiana will have more fans than Miami. I'm like, all Miami has to do is get up and drive across town. And guess what? When they run off the field last night, the announcer goes, well, you know, Indiana's up on Miami by 10, and they're up on the fans as well, probably 65-35. And I laughed. You pathetic little chicken crap fan base. The national championship is in your city. What does that tell you? Their fan base sucks. They always have. We got more Gator fans in Miami than Miami. Why? Because we're the state of Florida. We don't just say we're the University of a town. We're the University of the whole freaking state. And when Florida played Oklahoma in 2009 in the Orange Bowl, or what they call it, Hard Rock Stadium now, it was like 85-15. I mean, outside, they knew where they were coming. This is Florida.
He's an F.
You can't play in your own stadium and not. I mean, think about that. They got to come from 1,500 miles away. Your fan base just has to get in their car. Why? There aren't enough of them. They don't care to go. Their fan base sucks. So, when watching the game, as far as the game goes, I thought everything was even, almost. I think Indiana was a little better. But there was one part of the football game that was dominated. And I was talking about Miami. Their defensive line, those 4 guys on the defensive line, were better than any other body's part of their team against the other. Those dudes are mofos. The difference is their linebackers are okay. They're good. The defensive backs are average. So when Indiana had the chance to get the ball downfield, they completed everything. But that defensive line ate them up. I mean, they had to struggle. If they ran and broke containment on the defensive line, he's ended up running 9 yards instead of just 4 because the linebackers did their job. Linebackers didn't do their job. So Miami's defensive line held them.
His dad used to watch a lot of football, and everything you said.
The linebackers.
He said what?
We're the linebackers.
No, that's not what he said.
We're the linebackers. The linebackers are your jack of all trades. Defensive line job is to penetrate, stay at home, collapse the pocket, but the linebacker's job is to either attack the hole, drop back. He's a jack. He's a Swiss Army knife. And if your defensive line's doing their job and they break containment, which will happen sometimes, you as a linebacker got to fill the hole. You got to do your job, and they're not. There are guys who are average. They're out of position a lot of times. So Indiana goes down and scores first with a field goal. It's a tight game. It's 3-0, and they scored. It's 10-0, and Miami scores, I think, 7. So it's 10-7, if I'm not mistaken.
That would be the score.
It was always Indiana was in 3, then was up 10, and Miami kept it. Miami did the cardinal mistake. They left points on the field. They kicked the field goal and hit the uprights. That's 3 points they missed. They could have tied the game many times when they came within 3. They would have been tied if they hit that field goal. And then they're down on their own. They're punting the ball. The guy's kicking the ball off his foot from about the 4-yard line. And you just cannot happen. It may be the game 2 of the season, but Miami let Indiana through the gunners to block the freaking punt. The ball goes in the end zone. Indiana jumps on. It's a cheap touchdown right there. They end up to 2 yards. So they had to go. That's 10 points.
Right.
They lost the game by 3.
Right.
So every time Miami would get close, then Miami let Indiana move down the field. Miami was, can I use the word muggy?
Yes, use the word mugging.
Miami was mugging the receivers of Indiana. I mean, jerseys pulling, and no flags, but the guys caught everything. They would move down the field when Miami scored, got close. Indiana moved right down there. I thought
that's
the
a good football team.
Was the second to the last drive. Indiana needed it. It was in 3. And it got down there. It was like 3rd and 10. Indiana hits it on a 15-yard where guys pulling his jersey off. The guy still catches it. First down. I thought India gave Miami 2 chances to steal the game. There was, how much time was left? I want to say under a minute. No, you know what? I'll take that back. It was like 1:55. Miami had 2 timeouts. Indiana, on their first down play, picks up. They're off this about 15-yard line. They pick up 9 yards. I'm like, oh, yeah, man. 9 yards on first down. Miami's got 2 timeouts. Well, they had 3. They had to burn 1. That leaves them 2. I'm like, dude. Pound it for 1 yard, first down, they have to burn a timeout, down 2, they have to burn a timeout, they got nothing left. You chew the clock down to nothing. You may or might not even have to kick the field goal to win the game. If you want to, there'll be nothing left. get up to the line of scrimmage, and the offensive lineman jumps for Indiana. Oh, it was 2nd and 1. You know you're going to run the ball. Now it's 2nd and 6. Well, Miami knows you're running. You're not going to throw because you why? Why would you not throw the ball in this situation? I'm asking you.
Well, if it goes out of bounds, stops the clock.
That's right. Or if it's dropped, it stops the clock. Or if it's intercepted. But if you drop it, you don't want to stop
If it's intercepted, you're freaking out.
right. But you don't want to stop the clock, right? So we run the ball. Well, Miami's gambled. It's like gambling. They had the 2 linebackers blast the gap between the 2 tackles, and it's a blitz, basically, or it's called a run blitz. They said, I think he's running there. We're going to take our chance. And they did run there, so they hit him a yard behind the line. So now it's 3rd and 7.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, well, they're going to run the ball. Now Miami calls timeout. That means there's like 55 seconds left because it takes some time to call timeout. Like, oh my gosh. Well, they're going to run it. You don't want to throw it and stop the clock, give them an extra timeout. So they run it. They don't get there. Miami calls a timeout. There's no time. Then no timeouts left, but the clock is now at 1:50 seconds. It's plenty of time to get the ball. So they have a choice. Do we go for it on 4th down? We're only up by 3. If you don't get it, then Miami can go ahead and kick a field goal to tie it. Touchdown wins. If you kick a field goal, at least have to score a touchdown to beat you because you're only up by 6. Touchdowns worth 7 if you get the extra point.
Or you kick it off.
So you're like, I'm going kick the ball because it at least makes Miami score a touchdown. You don't want to let them get to the 45 and kick a long field goal, tie it going to overtime. Kick the field goal, play good defense, and say, look, don't let they score a touchdown, we lose. But at least they have to go length of the field. So they do. Miami gets the ball, and I'll never forget, it's like 40 seconds. Miami's at about 30, and they got him on a 2nd and 15, maybe a 3rd and 15. I think it's 2nd and 15. And it's incomplete pass. It's going to be 3rd and 15, and the freaking defensive tackle hits the guy 3 steps too late. He was late. He hits the quarterback. Personal foul. Miami instead of 3rd and 15, now it's 1st and 10, 15-yard penalty. I was like, 2 mistakes. At the end, they had very limited penalties all game. I'm like, they're going to give it to him. Oh, my gosh, they're going to give it to him. You gave them 2 back-to-back, one on offense, 1 on defense. Now they're at the 50. They had a couple more plays that moved them further down, and then Miami quarterback does what Miami quarterback does, so it was a stupid interception game.
Oh, that's it. Yeah.
With I think it was 16 seconds left. But interesting enough, he catches it, he runs, he kneels down because they don't need anything. I guess it leaves 16 seconds left, something like that. But they're all so excited, they run to the end zone, which they allow people to do, but he took his helmet off. Personal foul. So Miami said, oh, that's half the distance to the goal. Because all you got to do is kneel down. Well, now that puts you on the 4-yard line. You can't. So the guy hikes it, kneels right down. He ain't thinking, well, I kneel down on basically the 1 or 2 yard line. Now it's 2nd down. Miami's like, now we're going to try to push you in the end zone. If you fumble or if we get you in the end zone, that's a safety.
Yeah.
Okay, you're still up 4, but now you got to kick off. Maybe an onside kick. Maybe we get it. Remember in the Georgia game, Ole Miss, that happened. Luckily, he had to fight his way out of the end. He had 2 more plays to run. He hiked it, kneeled down. Now you're on the 1-inch-yard line. On 3rd down, he got outside the end zone, was able to, because Miami had no timeouts else to run the clock out. But
so one of the viewers said, I may be a Gators fan, but I really wanted Miami to win.
No.
Or Indiana. But Indiana deserved it.
No.
Because he said, we live in Florida.
Yeah. Captain, what do we call him?
Captain. My brother, little captain.
Little Captain.
My brother.
Little Captain's like, well, we live in Florida. I'm pulling from Miami. They're Florida team. I'm like, you don't understand. If you think Alabama would pull for Auburn in the national championship game because they're both in the state of Alabama, you've lost your brain.
Miami isn't a rival, though.
Oh, yes, they are. We hate Miami.
You've never mentioned Miami.
If you go to people older than me,
all of our years.
Look, we played Miami every year up until 1984.
That's ancient history at this point.
They hate us because we did the Gator flop. You know what the Gator flop was? In the late 70s, there was a quarterback named John Reeves for Florida. His daughter was married to Lane Kiffin. That's why I thought Kiffin would come to Florida.
Yeah.
He was a great Florida quarterback. He was about to break the record. It was, I think, at the last game of the year, Florida was playing Miami. And Florida was winning. So in order to get John Reeves back on the field so he could play a few more plays to get the record, they were on about the 5-year-old. It's called the Gator flop. Miami people are angry about it to this day. When they hiked the ball, every Florida defensive player flopped and laid on the ground, and Miami walked into the end zone because they had their chance to win a game, which then allowed Florida to get back. Because if we had stopped them, they'd have brought the clock out. It's called the Florida flop. Miami thinks it's an insult. They literally, if you go watch the tape, they're on the three-point stance, ball's hiked, they all lay down on the ground. And Miami's like, what? And they walk in. Florida gets the ball back. John Reeves gets to throw in more passes and get the Florida record. So they call it the Florida flop, and Miami hates that. We hate Miami to this day. We don't play them every year anymore.
You do. As Creed Jones points out, 84 was over 40 years ago.
I know that.
Almost at least. You're one of the only ones who still
No, wait a minute.
New Florida people.
I was young enough. I don't remember the Florida flop. I saw video of it. But
It is super dead.
Until 84, we played them every year, and I watched them. No, there's still a hatred. Miami hates us.
It's going to die with your generation.
No, it won't. Trust me. It won't.
Wait,
Miami
you
hates
said
us.
Miami hates you. Oh,
Yes.
what? 30 of them?
When we play them.
You say they don't have any people.
Well, yeah, but the team still hates Florida.
It won't
You want
last
to know another
another
reason I
15
think they
years.
hate us? Because in that Miami, there's more Gator fans in Miami.
It won't last another 15 years.
So, no. So, just because
Feeler makes everyone not
just
team.
because its team is from your state
Not
doesn't
team.
mean you pull for them. We want to be the
Yeah,
representative
Dadalus.
state because I have to recruit against Miami. I don't want to hear their fans yak their mouth about a national title. I don't want to have to hear number 7 national title. I don't want to hear them in recruiting. Hey, come here, we win national titles. Florida sucks. You want them to lose, you have to put up with that crap. No, Auburn would never pull for Alabama. Alabama would never pull for Auburn. Michigan would never pull for Michigan State. Michigan State would never pull for Michigan. Just because you're from the
This
state
will go on
does
forever.
not mean you pull for that. So I'm just explaining to them. Because they're from my state, I hate them. I don't want any team. I don't want any team from the state of Florida to win anything but Florida. We want to represent the state of Florida. I don't want anybody else. Alabama feels the same way. They don't want anybody. When you think of football in Alabama, they want you to think of Alabama, not Auburn.
Creed Jones. If I'm telling the truth, I may or may not be a Miami fan, but I don't hate the Gators.
Well, look, you're one of
How young are you?
You're one of about 15 fans that are Miami.
Stop.
Good to know there's one. Now I finally met one.
Dadalus, you remember how we talked about a thinker versus a feeler?
Mhm.
Remember that? Like
Feeler.
Myers-Briggs? You're a feeler.
Yeah, I'm
I
glad.
know how the fan base is, though.
Yeah, I'm glad you're like one of the 15. Hey, man.
This fan base, too.
Now there's only 14 more I need to find.
Gosh, chicken dang it.
Look,
Yeah, because this fan
The
base
national
just
title-
doesn't have a big ego.
the national title's in the city of Miami. In Europe. You don't. Do you
Feeler.
Wait, in 2009, Florida played Oklahoma for the national title. It was like 70-30 in fandom. It had more, but you can't buy all the tickets. Outside, the whole state moved down there. And Oklahoma knew. Matter of fact, even before that, 2001, Florida, was it Spurrier's last year? Spurrier left 2000. Actually, we played Miami, and we lost by 3 points. Miami went to play the national title. So Florida and Miami played in the Sugar Bowl. We lost by 3 points to Miami. So Miami played Nebraska in 2000 for the national title. Florida had one loss. I think it was against Miami. And so we had to play at that year, Virginia was really good. They had one loss. And so we played them in the Orange Bowl. And I remember this
Ancient
lady.
history, everyone.
Yeah, this lady interviewed this lady and said, it was like
Backstreet
three
Boys
days
was
before
around.
the game. She goes, well, we've been down here. All I see is Virginia fans. I don't see any Florida fans. I'm thinking, it's because we live there. They're all at work. And then when the game came on, it was like, 90% Gator fans, and Florida blew them out of the water. Matter of fact, here's something. He's a Miami fan. Florida had a quarterback in the late 90s,
Nice.
named Brock Berlin. He was the number one quarterback in the country, coming from where he's coming from. He came to Florida. He struggled. He was terrible. He ended up transferring to Miami. You have to sit out a year back in those days. So Florida played Miami in a game down there where Brock Berlin was now the quarterback. They ended up, I think they won by 1 point that game. But I'm going to go back because that was a year. That was, it was 2000. Brock Berlin hadn't moved there yet. Brock Berlin moved there in 2002. So Brock Berlin was still a team. Well, Rex Grossman was our quarterback. Stud. They used to call him Sexy Rexy. The dude was a shot runner.
Even I remember Grossman.
And we had to go play Virginia. Well, Grossman got in trouble. So Spurrier said, I'm going to bench you for the first half because you broke team rules. So we call him Brockhead Berlin. He was terrible, but dumber than a box of rocks. It turns out where he played football, they had him lined up 12 yards deep. That's like a punter. And he just threw the ball over the field. He couldn't read defense or anything. So We struggled, and it was something like, they were beating us by like a touchdown, I think, by halftime. And then Grossman comes in, he scores like 7 straight touchdowns. They just smoked. No, it wasn't Virginia. You know what it was?
The vault's unlocking.
It was Syracuse because Donovan McNabb, who ended up playing quarterback for the Eagles, who went to a Super Bowl, was the quarterback for Syracuse when Florida played. They sacked him Lord knows how many times, and Florida blew him up. I think that's right. I know we played Syracuse. It may have been another Orange Bowl game. Maybe it's a little later, but I want to say that was a Virginia when we blew them out. But then we did play Syracuse in like 2003 or something like that.
Ancient text from the cables. Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is back when our Backstreet Boys were around.
Dude, this was like yesterday for me. So you guys, you young guys,
you're so old.
But no,
I'm getting up there. I'm not going to.
I've never rooted for Miami. It's the same state. Screw them. They can go cry in their milk. Some of the players from Miami threw punches last night after the game.
No.
Typical thugs.
Stop.
They've always been known as thugs.
Nice.
That's what they're known as.
That's everyone gets a little testy.
Ask anybody to the country about Miami.
Punch a hole through
tell
a
them
wall.
They're thugs.
You punch a hole through a door and a wall, and through a
We played Miami this year. We had 3 interceptions and still damn near beat them. 3 interceptions.
I'm not even offended as Miami fans. Don't give into it.
Yeah, so I think we have a really good coach now, so I'm happy. Mario Cristobal is a crappy coach. He's good at recruiting.
I don't know who that is.
He's a coach for Miami.
Oh.
Here's the funny thing.
I'm not one of them.
The quarterback for Indiana, his dad played high school in Miami, grew up in Miami, played on the same high school team that the coach for Miami played on. They were friends. And the defensive coordinator, or one of the coordinators from Miami, also played on that high school team, Columbus High School in Miami. His son, years ago, went down to Miami. This is probably 3 years ago, and was going to walk on. And Miami said, "You're not good enough to play here." He ends up going to Indiana, winning the Heisman Trophy, and just beat Miami for the national title. He tells that story. I wanted to walk on. They told me, no, I'm not good enough. So the not good enough boy won the Heisman and just beat Miami.
Miami did really good this year, though. They made it all the way to the end.
Yeah,
they beat a lot of people.
You know what that means? They're the first loser. They had 3 losses. They play in the ACC. You shouldn't have any losses in that crappy-ass
They made it in.
Because they play nobody. And then when they got to the playoffs, they got a little hot. Ole Miss, because their coach left. Okay, what would happen if your head coach left a week before you play? I'll ask you. What would happen if Mario Cristobal left 1 week before you had to play a ball game? It's devastation.
Go on forever.
Lane Kiffin left after the circus with LSU, told his offensive coordinators at first they couldn't coach, then he let them, and they still damn near beat Miami. And a few choke plays cost them that game. I don't
want to answer. I'm just happy we made it to the final game. See, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's a good run.
You know what that means?
That's a good run.
Think about it this way. You know what you were? The first loser.
And what does that make Florida?
Way back there, but losing's losing, baby.
Getting to the end is really good. It's hard. And Miami did really well fighting hard opponents.
If you're in a fight and 10 of your people are stabbed to death, you're the last one, but then you get stabbed to death. So to make a difference, you're the first one stabbed to death, so the last. You're dead.
A lot of their playoffs
you lost.
A lot of their playoffs were harder.
You lost. And Miami plays in the ACC, which has like 1 or 2 good football teams. They play all year. They lose a bunch of nobodies. They luckily got in because a couple other teams choked. They only had to play 2 good games. Tell me who they played. Tell me one good team. Florida State?
No, who they play in the playoffs?
Clemson?
Who they play in the playoffs?
They played Ole Miss, who lost their before that. I just told you they lost their code.
They're so miss. They're so miss of this.
If you don't think
they lost power, and like you
it's not like they just lost their coach. They went through a month of their coach leaving them.
I know that
turmoil.
I know that they're still really strong.
Okay, so who did they beat before? And he might remember.
Ole Miss,
but before Ole Miss, they played.
Who did they play? They played They played someone important. Someone hard.
No, in their first go round?
No.
They would have been somebody, then Ole Miss. I don't remember who the somebody was first.
They had to play 3.
They did play 3 games.
They played 3 people on the
No, 3 total.
Three total?
3 total.
No, because there's...
It's not 4, it's 3, right?
No, I think it's...
It's
No, it's
Indiana, Ole Miss, and then you go back to the first playoff game. They don't play 4 playoff games. You're talking about 3 playoff games in the national title?
Only the higher-ups got 3. I think everyone else got 4 games, if I remember.
Do you remember who Miami played? They played Ole Miss.
We just talked about this like a few
So we got the national championship. We got Ole Miss. Who was before Ole Miss that Miami played? You say there's 2 teams before
I thought so.
I don't remember.
They fought someone.
They beat somebody before Ole Miss, but it wasn't. You're saying it's 2 teams?
Ohio.
Oh, Ohio State. They did beat Ohio. That's a good team.
I told you.
That was a good team. Before Ohio, did they have anybody before Ohio State?
That was the first playoff.
Oh, so it was Ohio State, Ole Miss, and then the national title?
No.
I thought there was 4.
There was
3
4.
in the national title. Was there somebody before Ohio State?
There was 3. Because
you got to play 3 to get into the title.
Yeah. Unless you get a bye week.
And they didn't get a bye week.
No, and they didn't play one of the crappy ones. I don't think they played one of the crappy ones.
They didn't play like James Madison.
I don't think. No.
They didn't play James.
They always just did garbage, and someone else played garbage that didn't matter. That got destroyed anyway.
Ole Miss played.
Yeah, no. Texas.
No, Texas didn't make it to the playoffs.
No.
Texas didn't make. Oh, Texas A&M.
Yeah, that's what he meant.
No, Texas to Texas A&M. I can't let you have that, man. That's like saying Florida State.
That's awful.
They're not the same team. Oh, Texas and Texas A&M would shoot you to death right now.
They're not. No. He
Texas A&M was
short-handed. Yeah, exactly.
Miami's the only one to beat them.
Yes.
At Texas A&M, the first game.
We know what you meant.
It was like, It was like 0-0. Then it was like 3. And yes, Texas A&M was a great team.
That's 2.
They only lost.
There's 2.
No, they lost to Texas, which was their first loss.
Right.
They still made it in the playoffs.
I'm too lazy to use the
sign.
Then
Then they lost to Miami.
Yep.
Then Miami beat Ohio State, which was a really good.
See, there's
Texas
2.
A&M's a good win. So I'll give Miami 2.
There's 2.
Outside their conference, they did win some good games. I'll take that back.
You know what? I told you.
Up until the play, but look, they were struggling to get in because they lost to Pitt. They lost to a couple nobodies.
I agree with that.
When they got in, they got hot.
When we were talking about Miami in the playoffs, you said they're good, but they're unstable.
I said they're inconsistent.
That's what I mean, unstable. So they are good but unstable. So let's not undercut.
Unstable means the quarterback. Look. I didn't think they could put 3 good games together via the quarterback.
I agree.
And I think Mayor Cristobal is not a good coach. He wasn't good at Oregon.
I'm not arguing that.
And he struggled at Miami. Remember Georgia Tech a couple years ago? The game's over. They literally had to hike the ball, kneel down, the game's over. But Cristobal runs a play.
I remember you talking about it. Yes.
They were screaming. Why would you even run a play?
I'm not arguing that point.
So, because it really wasn't a fumble. Don't put it in hands of refs.
I agree.
So, yes, they got hot in the playoffs.
Look.
But I didn't think they could do it 3 games in a row.
But they did.
No, last night the quarterback did what the quarterback. Miami ran them. If you look back, they ran the ball all night because they didn't trust the quarterback.
But they did play a really good game.
Yes.
So you got to give
them. They could have won the game.
You got to give them 3 good games.
They could have won the game.
That's what I'm saying.
They don't give up a stupid block punt. How do you do that? The ball goes in the end zone. They didn't even have the offense in the field. And then they missed the field goal.
I agree. But with that game paired with LSU, not LSU, the LSU, right?
Ole Miss.
Sorry. With that game paired with Ole Miss, if we count that as 1.
The Ohio State game's the one I'm giving the most credit for.
I understand, but if we give that as 1, and those 2 together, and then the Ohio State and the Texas A&M, that's 3 good games.
Those are 3 damn good games.
So you got to give them credit for that.
I'm giving them credit. I don't like them.
I understand that, but I'm saying, like, you got to take
I didn't think they could put 3 good games together because the way they played in the regular season.
I agree. I'm not saying they're not unstable. I'm not saying that. But
if they had if the kid had walked on it by they win it easy.
I know. But you got to give them credit. They were good.
I am giving credit. I can give credit and say they were great football. In the 90s, Florida State might have been one of the best football teams in the world. But I
understand that. Earlier, it was said that they were pansy. I want that retracted.
No, I said Oregon.
I just heard. Run it back on video.
Just talking smack.
I know, but I'm just saying, let's run that back. On video.
Whatever.
Are they pansies?
No.
Good.
Of course not.
If you live by your statement, you die by it. We're not bringing that.
I'm just talking trash at this point.
I know, but
Miami was good enough to.
By the way, that talking trash is feeler.
I'm just glad they lost.
By the way, that talking trash is feeler based. By the way,
Okay,
Senses don't do
then
that.
every sports fan
Thinkers
is
don't
feeling
do
based. No, in
Most
sports,
of them are.
in
Most of them
sports,
are.
no, in sports, everybody's feeling based. Every human.
Not everyone does it like that. That's not true.
That's why you root for your team for feeling, not for logic.
Yes, but people don't push away data to say,
yes, they do. That's what it's all about.
And those are all
you
feelers.
need to listen.
And those are all feelers.
Then the whole football
There are a lot.
sports fans are feelers.
There are a lot of sports fans
You
and
don't
announcers that
You don't listen.
talk like
Those
that.
are freaking announcers getting paid. You listen to sports talk for 2 hours, you'll go take them and say, Dad,
that's what people.
you're
Those are
normal.
the feelers calling in.
That's all sports fans.
Not all of them.
Yes,
The
do.
ones who call in.
You don't even watch it.
Yeah, the ones who call in will be the feelers. The thinkers won't call in because they know the information.
I'm talking about people I talk to at work. I'm talking about people
you hang around.
all sports fans are like that.
You run for a lot of
Why do you? What's fan short for?
I know, fanatic.
Okay,
I know.
That logic out the door.
I did.
Everybody thinks they're the best. Everybody thinks they're undefeated. Everybody sees the penalties for the other team, never sees their own team. That's a fan. That's not feeling based. That's
Credo said the only game that pissed me off this year was a Louisville loss.
The Louisville. Well, yeah, because I like Jeff Baldwin as a coach. But was that in Miami? No, that was in Louisville. But that Louisville crushed them. I was like, Louisville's not good. Their coach is good. But yes, I agree with him. Didn't they lose to Pitt?
Don't look at me.
I think Pitt was the big one. Louisville's bad, but they have a great coach, and they hammered Miami pretty good. Even it was kind of close at the end score-wise. Watch the game, you're like, Louisville led them back in the game because they were killing them. I think the big loss was Pitt. They lost 3 games, I think. It was two.
I wasn't really keeping up with the season.
2 losses. Pitt, yes. Anyway, it was a fantastic game.
No, yeah, they played really well. It was a good game.
I just hate Miami, so glad they lost.
Terrible.
Were they good enough to win? They probably should.
Hey, at least this. Miami can be a respectable rival when they're good. Unlike
Florida State sucks. Let me explain it just so you get it.
Okay, let me do something first. Georgia and Miami, we're okay being strong, right? Because that makes them good rivals.
I hate them, but yes.
Yeah. But if here we go. Creamy donuts.
Who's the country?
FSU is hot garbage.
Who's the country that we hate right now? Venezuela.
No. Don't get political.
Whatever. No, I'm just saying whatever. It was
Please.
If Venezuela had a football team, I'd be on their side flying the Venezuelan flag if they were playing Florida State.
Let's be careful.
The worst country on the planet,
Nice.
I would go root for them against Florida State. I hope Florida State has such a bad life that they lose so bad, that it gets so bad that they have to go in there and tear down that erector set piece of crap stadium and sell it for scrap metal just to stay afloat. I would not care I will never root for them to win any game at any time if it would help me. I hate them.
Can I change the
I know. If you can
at this point out there, you can suck it.
No, I would never.
At this point, you can suck it.
My hatred for Florida State is really unnatural.
It kind of is.
I mean, I almost wish their airplane had engine trouble.
Stop. Those are people's lives.
Other than that,
people's lives. Be careful, image bearers of the.
I said, other than that, I hope life is so bad for them and their fans.
You just hope the franchise dies and chokes on
I would love for them to lose every game for the rest of their life till they shut that program down.
Exactly, the death of the program itself.
When Georgia played Florida State 3 years ago, how much do I hate Georgia?
Well, they're rivals.
Okay, so I was about to swing the Georgia Bulldog flag when they were beating Florida State 63 to whatever. My hatred is beyond compare.
Creepy says, my brother is an FSU fan. I've never cheered for FSU ever. I can't
tell you. There's no way I can explain my
question.
Because they're worthless sacks of monkey nuts.
No, the franchise, not the people.
No, the fans.
Not as a human being.
I hate them.
Not as a human being.
When I grew up,
you gotta make sure about that.
Not as a human being. I got friends. My friend Chip is a Florida State fan.
Yeah,
I just don't understand it. When I went through high school, all in 1983, I graduated.
Stop.
I knew from up until high school. You know what we did? I knew 2 guys in high school that were Florida State fans. They were like nobody knew them. It was Georgia. I was always Florida State was a team we played at the end of the year. Then all of a sudden, this crappy fan base. They used to have a stadium, literally like a high school. They had two sides to it in the 80s, all the way up to 1990. There were two sides, like a high school. And they used to have this stupid spear that stood about 50 feet out. When you yelled, ah, the little lights would light up the side, like,
Be careful how you voice this. I see where you're going. Be careful.
Chicken crap.
Be careful.
And so the Florida fans, we beat their butt, we'd yell to watch the stupid thing go on.
Be careful.
And then all of a sudden, 1986, when Florida went on probation in 85 from the NCAA, because they said we were paying a player, which is Jarvis Williams. He had a child support payment due. All of a sudden, it was paid, and they said, well, we think a booster paid it. You lose scholar. We lost tons of scholars. We don't want probation. All of a sudden,
more ancient stuff, yeah.
Florida State up until that point had never won anything.
My goodness.
Florida State up until that point was basically Boise State. Nobody in the state of Florida knew who they were. Mm-hmm. I knew two guys in high school. My whole life, I met two guys who knew them.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, they started coming out of the woodwork when they got good. In 86, 87, then they started. I'm like, where did these guys come from? Like, they're rats. They're sewer rats. They're fair weather fans.
Rats are very intelligent.
And then when they got bad again, they disappeared.
Rats are very intelligent creatures.
And then that little Rector Set Stadium, they have no money, so they built it, right? How'd they get money? Well, they went to the state and said, oh, we're going to put classrooms in it. So the state said, well, it's classrooms on the stadium, we'll build it. So if you look at the stadium now, you look all the way around, it's like this brick for deal. It looks amazing. If you walk inside, you think you went to another world, because as soon as you walk inside, you look up, it's an old steel stadium, like the old Orange Bowl in Miami. If you remember, it's on the edge, they built classrooms. They built a building up alongside it and stuccoed it around to say this is classrooms. They have classrooms on four sides. What happens to fill in the stadium? If you remember the Orange Bowl in Miami, or the Gator Bowl in Jacksonville, or the Birmingham Bowl in Birmingham, it's all metal and steel, the old. So that's their stadium. So you look at it, like, oh my gosh, you look at it from the TV, right? It looks cement. It's got, as soon as you walk inside, it's the old stadium. They just built it around it. Leaking toilets, steel girders that are rusting. There's no cement. It's an old piece of crap Orange Bowl. They stuccoed around it. So guess what? Screw Florida State. I hope they lose every game.
Credo said, I'm glad the Gators beat their butt this year.
They hammered them, and now we have a really good coach. This guy's killing it in the transfer portal. He's killing it in recruiting. Look, the Jacksonville Jaguar coach, who's a damn good coach, is like, I know that guy. That guy's a badass. He is not Billy Napier by a long shot.
Does he have his character?
He got the number one offensive coordinator come coach for him. He got the number one offensive lineman coach from Penn State to come down to Florida. Why? Because he played for Urban Meyers. He had 2 national titles. He's a Florida guy. Now he's back. Phil Troutline. He's put in 9 years at Penn State. He's put like 15 guys in the NFL, offensive linemen. We're going to have a badass offense. He's a Gator. Coming home, oh, buddy, we are ready to rock and roll.
You were almost about a month ago ready to quit everything.
Because Billy Napier, guy, he's the worst coach I ever.
He's a wonderful person,
offensive
amazing
coach I've ever. He is the worst play
good godly man
you will ever meet. There is no
bad coach,
worse offensive play coach, and he's the worst I've ever seen in my life. And how many games all year? Do you realize?
Yeah.
Like 8 games we lost by 3 points or a touchdown. Even with going through Miami, we threw 3 interceptions and lost. I know at the end of the game they ended up scoring another quick touchdown, but with 3 minutes left, we're down 7 points.
Couldn't hit the NFL any more than I have in the last forever. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the NFL's kind of. Yeah. There's a reason we don't really watch it. There's just too many flags. To me, there's just too many flags. I'm trying to watch this games. They stop every freaking play.
I watched them forever in my life. I watched 3 games every Sunday.
Yeah, I remember what
they changed the game. They don't let them hit anymore. Falling on a
plus, I'm a Dolphins fan, so it's not fun anymore.
But they don't let them hit anymore. They've got this. I remember it was 9 years ago when the linebacker from Miami, who played at the Ravens, Ray Lewis, he was at the Ravens. It was a pass into the end zone. The guy catches it. Ray Lewis lays him out. Ball comes out. He's walking around. Did my job. A flag came down. He didn't get there early. I'm trying to think. He didn't get there early. And I hear this penalty I've never heard before. hitting a defenseless player. And I'm thinking, what's a defenseless player?
He had no gun in his hand.
In football rules is once you touch the ball, I can hit you.
Yep.
So what I learned after that, Ray Lewis is like, what?
Yeah.
You have to let the guy, if he doesn't get a chance to catch it and turn and see you, I guess suppose you're not supposed to hit him. He's defenseless. He doesn't know you're going to hit him. Well, in old football, if I touch this ball,
grit those teeth.
I can hit you.
Grit those
You
teeth.
see that play all the time now.
Yeah.
Defenseless player, guess what? Don't catch the ball. Don't come across. It used to be called intimidation. Don't come across the middle. So the NFL changed the rules, and you know what I think they did? They changed the rules for fantasy football because you can't do fantasy football without lots of stats. You can't do lots of stats if defense can break up plays.
Also, it's player safety. I'm not saying the show. I'm saying like
they're trying to
there's
make
a lot of money.
offense easy to score.
Yeah, that's probably there too.
Instead of scores being, if you look back in those days, they were 17-15 or 21-17, 17-13, 17-10, 24-18. Look at them now. They're like 38-28.
Yeah.
They need these nerds to have their fantasy football that they think they own, they don't. Well, how can I do fantasy football if I don't have a guy?
Imagine you own something and you
But I'm following my team, not players. These guys follow players, not teams. They always would rather a guy score a touchdown to get the touchdown instead of their team win. So, I need my guy to, 18 catches for 48 yards. Oh, I can write it down instead of the game. So they ruin the game. What time is it? How long have you been going?
Creamy Dozen says, I didn't exist when the Dolphins were good.
Oh, yeah.
It's so
been a long
sad.
time.
At least you're not a Jets fan.
Yeah.
Or Browns.
Even longer.
Have the Browns ever been good?
Yeah. They used to be good in the 70s.
Oh, God. The Jets?
The Jets won. It was when the NFL and the AFL, there used to be just the NFL. And then they tried to start a new football league called the AFL, American Football League.
I think I remember that.
And that was like the Dolphins, the Jets. It was not part of the NFL. And so the league played for a while, and then the league joined them. Said, why don't you guys come in? We'll call it the NFL. We'll have an AFL, AFC, NFC.
That's
it
how
used
those
to be
got
just
born.
the NFL, the
That's how
Baltimore
those
Colts, the Giants, the Packers. That was only the NFL. And then in I want to say late 50s, early 60s, the AFL came up to be a competition against the NFL. And they picked up steam. And the NFL's like, ooh, hold on now. Why don't you join the party? We'll call it the NFL, and we'll split into two divisions. NFC, AFC. And they said, that's great. So Super Bowl II, the Jets played in with Joe Namath.
What year was that?
That was like 62, 63.
How old were you?
I wore till 64. But famously, Joe Namath, this was unheard of. They would play the Baltimore Colts. The Colts used to be in Baltimore forever. That's why the Baltimore fans at the Ravens will never, to this day, call Indianapolis Colts. Yeah. They're so mad they took their logo. Yeah. And I've been up in Baltimore, and they hate. Mm-hmm. They call themselves the Ravens, but they will never call the Indianapolis Colts. They hate them. I mean,
what do they call them? Just Indianapolis?
They call them Indianapolis. They will not. Okay. They will not. They were the Baltimore Colts forever. Mm. And they were the powerhouse. So Joe Namath, before the Super Bowl, said we're gonna beat the Baltimore Colts. That sent a fury through the country. How dare you? This is the NFL, which is now the NFC. But they said we're the NFL. That's what they called themselves before they split. And they weren't going to call them the NFC. They said we're the NFL. How dare you, new little team? Mm-hmm. Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure it's played in the Orange Bowl, the original Orange Bowl in Miami.
God,
yes, it sure was.
Holy crap, that place is
No, this is the new one. The old one was still there. The one they played in now is in Fort Lauderdale. This was in Miami.
Krios is a Miami fan. Remember the Dolphins? Last time we won anything was the year my dad was born.
I'm trying to think the last time because they had they had Dan Marino back in the 80s, but they haven't won anything since then. But yeah, it was Joe Namath said we're going to beat the Baltimore Colts, and they did in Miami. Called Broadway Joe. That was the last
77.
77. Okay, 77.
Jeez. I was going to ask one more thing before we move. You're meditating about hating teams. I'm curious, with all the buildup of how much the animosity has grown towards them, who do you hate more now? Georgia or Alabama? The fact
here's the difference.
You had to think.
I did.
That is
because there's a difference.
Terrifying.
I hate them for different reasons.
I know. I'm just saying.
I hate
scary.
Alabama because
that's crazy.
Because of the.
I know why.
I'll give you an example. Florida won 2 national titles in basketball, back to back.
Yeah.
I was loving it.
I know where this is going. I know.
Let me tell him. I loved it. I'm proud of it. I own it.
But we would.
But there's one thing I don't do. I don't run around and act like we're the state that invented basketball. I don't run around saying that look at the state of Florida for the greatness of basketball. Nobody else plays basketball like us because look, we got 2 national titles. None of those players except one were from the state of Florida. They're from all over. So I love the championship. I'm going to take it. But I'm not going to walk around and tell you, you guys don't, we own basketball. We have the greatest athletes. No. So why do we hate Alabama? When Nick Saban got there, all those teams were built from everywhere in the country. None of them from the state of Alabama. None of them. All his national titles, the defensive backfields were all from South Florida, linebackers South Florida. They came from all over the country to play for Nick Saban. Not for Alabama, for Nick Saban because he got him to the NFL. Take those national titles. You should be proud of them. But I'm not going to have some toothless hillbilly sitting in his trailer tell me, well, we won them all because we're the best. We have the best athletes in the country. Alabama's where football's invented. We're the greatest athletes.
I knew.
And I'm like, wait a minute, back off, Jack. Your players are from everywhere in the country but Alabama. So don't be happy for them, but don't act like you invented football. Don't act like you. Here's what I told Icarus. Alabama, on an average, has about anywhere between 70, they said.
My God, we're doing the stats again.
80 Division I kids go from high school to college. 80 in their state per year. Per year. 80 kids in high school make it to a Division I football team somewhere in the country. State of Florida, by far number one, I looked up over Texas, over California, has over 380 kids every single year go to Division I football. So don't stand there in Alabama with your toothless and your trailers telling me that not only did we win the national title, but we have the greatest athletes in the country. We win because we're great football players in the state. The rest of you guys can't ever beat us because we got the best athletes. Stop it. So I hate Georgia. I know why I respect them. They get guys from their own state. They don't need help. They get kids from Florida, from Georgia, but they build their team for Georgia. Alabama freaking is, in the old names, you know what they called them? Carpetbaggers. You know what a carpetbagger is? No, but I'm curious. Do you know what a carpetbagger is?
I don't know if I want to know.
A carpetbagger was after the Civil War when the South lost.
Careful.
This is fact.
I know, I'm just saying careful.
They would have guys come down from the north. They would buy land and sell stuff. And the locals called them carpetbaggers. They would come down here and set up shop, take some local people.
Oh, that's called a carpetbagger. Oh no, what do we call people from the north? The whole thing.
Yankees.
Not damn Yankees. Yeah, the whole thing Yankees.
Yeah, I mean you're talking about carpetbaggers was the term they invented. So many of them came down. They bought businesses. And they said, "Oh, you're a carpetbagger," which means you came down and took over. Well, Alabama's a carpet. They went to every other state. Why are they sucking now? And they will be worse next year because they don't give a damn about Alabama. Nick Saban's gone. They didn't. You think those kids that come from California, Florida, Georgia, Texas, Louisiana, all to go play in freaking the state of Alabama? In Tuscaloosa? No, they went to play for Nick Saban. The kids in Florida want to play for Florida. Now you got a good coach, homegrown kids. Spurrier won homegrown kids. Urban Meyer grown with state of Florida kids, and you cherry pick through Georgia, Louisiana. Alabama wouldn't win jack crap with their own kids. That's why I hate them.
I got you. There you go.
How long have we been talking?
1 hour.
See, you put the quarter in the
I did. This Creamy Donuts said, "Aren't you supposed to be playing a video game?" Yeah.
We're going.
This is a football talk stream. Yeah. Basically, look, guys.
People who
exploited the local populace for their own financial political. I mean, there's no exploitation.
They exploited the country.
There's no exploitation. It's a game.
For Alabama to win national titles. And like I said, if I'm an Alabama fan, I'm like taking every title, 7 of them. That's great. But I'm not going to talk crap like you rest of the state suck. We invented football. You have no players. Just like I did with Florida basketball. I take it and I say thank you for you guys. Like we just won last year, a national title.
Yeah.
There's like 2 guys from the state of Florida on the team. I love it. But I'm not going to go talk smack to these basketball states that really Carolina has good basketball players. I'm not going to talk stupid to them I'm like, dude, we got them down here. We won. I'm glad. But I know they're from your state. Yeah. And to me, it means more when it's my kids winning. That's when Florida won the national titles with Urban, Spurrier, all those SEC championship games. I knew 90% of our team was from this state. They're our kids. And that's because college football is tribal. It's my family. It's your family. It's starting to get that way again. Really, kids, if you're going to make money, I could just stay in Florida and make money, or I can just stay in Georgia and make money. It's all coming even. So,
but that's where it is. So I also
did you look up what carpetbagger were?
No,
is that where you got that definition?
No. He just
I thought he looked it up.
No,
that's a good definition.
But yeah, I let him talk like this as well because this is the last time we'll do this. I mean, technically, when we come again, we will talk about the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
we'll talk about it. But as you can tell, he doesn't really care about.
I don't know if I'll watch it because
it's a Super Bowl. You gotta watch it.
A couple years ago, I didn't watch it because they were kneeling down.
Yeah, well, that was different. Yeah,
I gave up on I gave up on the NFL for 4 years.
Yeah, I remember.
I think this is the first year I've actually watched a few games.
Yeah. No. You watched last year.
I didn't. I watched 2 games.
Yeah, that's a few.
Okay.
That's by definition.
Okay. Well, I used to watch 3 a game.
To be fair, I graduated high school not too long ago. Well, congratulations.
Congratulations.
Great. Enjoy college if you go. If you don't, that's fine because
get a trade.
It's okay. Yeah, honestly, go trade. Go trade.
These kids today can't do anything. A friend of mine, you know what he did? One son went to college, got a bachelor's.
How do I fix this?
But he got it. He got it in music. His other son went to trade school. His son now he works on diesel engines for Ford, like a local Ford company. Dude's making almost $45 an hour.
Yep. I make $50.
Well, but you're a college kid.
I got debt coming out my ears.
If you're gonna go to college,
Creamy knows I'm going to trade school for electrician career.
Yes.
Very good.
Here's another thing. Think about this. My son, little Captain, he has a friend who went to learned electrician. But what he did was to make even more money, because electricians are everywhere running crap through houses. He went and got his license. He works on a tugboat. So he's a Marine. So he's out on a tugboat. That dude's raking because you're on a tugboat. It's like you could be a welder on land. There's tons of welders. You weld in the water.
It's still very good.
You weld in the water.
Oh yeah, no.
So he's on a tugboat. He's making.
Well, just remember, the more specialized you get, the better.
That's specialized.
Because the more specialized, the more I need the specialization. Hi, I'm one of 5 people.
Yeah, I mean, going to
supply and demand.
Electrician, you'll always have a job.
Oh yeah, you will always have a job. Remember, trade used to not be where you go. You used to be the lesser.
Because nobody can do anything anymore. Like this guy here. If he owns a house.
I am an INFJ. What is this? How do I use these?
I need to add some electricity to my house. There are people, electricians, and on the weekend work side jobs for free. Like, hey, come to my house, I'll pay you cash. They're rolling in it. Because guys like you and a lot of the generation today can't do anything.
I can delve into the mind.
That's cool.
I was mainly going to be into contracting. Yeah, it's good. You're doing great.
I don't know if you live near the water and if you're not prone to seasickness, learn electricity. That's first. Learn electricity first. Learn that. Then if you feel like it, if you live near the water somewhere, you live near a big city, you might have a marine, like a port. Maybe if you want to, look into marine electronics, electrician, and you work on a boat, a tugboat.
I mean, that's how you made it through. You got specializations.
This kid's killing it. He's young.
And that's, I mean, like, look, Dadalus was not smart, not book smart at all. Not at all. Like, he's got dyslexia and he's really bad at it. I love you, but you are. Yeah. And like he made it through because he went into technical fields of computers and stuff, barely getting through, but it blossomed. But and now he's working on infrared cameras and stuff, a very specific field.
So definitely, that's a great job.
Yeah, electrician's gonna be great. You're fine.
Work your way up after you learn everything. If you're not a seasick person, you live near the coast, it's something maybe you can look into because they do make more money because they'll go out for a week. You may go out for 2 weeks. He's on like 100-foot tugboat. Yeah. But he works for a private company that will go work for Crowley, which is a national.
Oh, I know Crowley.
Crowley goes the worldwide. He works for all those ones that come into port, and they also go to Crowley, go to this company. Man, he's it in.
Yeah, you're doing great.
He's like 22 years old.
Keep at it. Learn, experience. Get your hands dirty.
There's nothing wrong.
Heaven knows I don't know what that's like, but I know you're supposed to.
I'm telling you.
These
people that everybody goes to college, they don't know trade. They don't know how to turn on a light.
There are a few. I've always said it. There are a few jobs, mine included, that if you got to go to college, if you're going to go to college, go for the ones that require it. Yeah, we're talking and the high end. Doctor, lawyer, pharmacist,
business, MBA.
Mine, though I'm a little bit lower in the high end, but like we're talking, honestly, business.
If you're going to go to college for
honestly business, no, you can get that like out of the field.
You really can. You can, but no, you can get MBA. You're going to go to these big. You're going to go to a Fortune 500 banking.
Okay. If you're
got to have it.
If you're going into the specific, I mean finance. Not. I'm learning business. No. I'm talking about like.
Otherwise, man, I'm telling you, you work with your hands. There's so many jobs. Because these people, they can't do crap. Everybody's calling somebody. You don't know. I can't tell you how many people work. Well, not us. We're all. But we have the one guy. He can't even change his own tire on his car. It's like 36.
I know how to do that. I've done it. I've done it twice.
It's incredible.
It sucks, but I've done it. I'm actually working part-time as an apprentice.
Good.
Yeah.
You're great. Go for it. Yeah. I'm telling you, you will never be looking for a job.
Yeah, you'll be fine. Well, you will at certain points, but you will find
looking for you.
Yeah, you'll
always
going to
need
it. There'll always be a place you can go.
Yep.
Like it's great. Yeah. Remember, supply and demand. That's how capitalism works. That's why it works. Is because if you have the ability,
you got to find something, a skill that somebody's willing to pay you for. It's that.
Especially here in Florida. Yeah.
It's that plain and simple. Let's pretend you were making music, and you're like, we need a drummer. You're going to go find a drummer that has the most tools that will make your music sound good.
That's why I'm getting my ENFP training at the end of the month.
If you think
to make myself more valuable,
what is it in this world that people need, and you put yourself in front of it, like electricians.
Yep. It's great. As long as there's technology.
Anywhere in the country, if it doesn't work out in your city, there's cities all over the country, and everybody needs electricians. Just know what most people, why they struggle in life, and I'm the same way. It's because they limit themselves by living where they want to live instead of going to the work. Like you,
that wolf says
you can go to Idaho, you can go to Montana. They're screaming for electricians all because nobody wants to live out there. So they're making big money but people limit themselves. Well, I don't want to leave Miami. Yeah. I don't want to leave Florida. I don't want to leave Georgia. Okay, well then there's only so many jobs and there's so much competition. If you're willing to move yourself, you can go interior. You go to Idaho, Montana. They're screaming for. So most people in any job will limit themselves by where they want to live instead of going to the work.
I'm doing all this while streaming at the same time. I'm doing a lot of stuff. You're doing great. Hey, explore. You're young. Oh God. Oh my God. I feel so old. You're young. Enjoy. Express. Grow. Work hard.
Well, if you're investing in yourself,
God's giving you a lot of blessings.
And you really get good at electrician, and you're not seasickness, man. All those cargo ships down there, there's a lot of ports down there. You'd be a tugboat or a boat electrician.
Yeah. You also work in
because it's specialized.
You also work in like the city. I'm sure there's a lot of places.
You could, but then you're just typical.
Well, I'm just saying the bigger like areas and like the bigger.
Yeah, but you're gonna work for somebody going in running wire for houses and.
Well, I mean like business stuff, like specialized business stuff. Yeah. You could really do some stuff there. Yeah. I mean, Miami's huge. I just shine.
A lot of ports down there.
Yeah. So you guys do great.
Yep.
All right.
Ready? While you get the game ready, I'm gonna get a mics and I'm gonna pop me some popcorn.
We got what time is it?
Well, we're playing.
I know. I'm just saying. I have an early start time. It's 8:30. Holy crap! I have to go and get up tomorrow for 9 o'clock. Because I have extended sessions I have to do. Because, no, we're streaming, but we're going to make it quick. We only got like 40 minutes. Because I had to extend my hours because we have to have 30 now. So I had to extend to let it 9 o'clock on Wednesdays. Oh, my struggle to get paid so much. I have to wake up at 8 something. You guys don't understand. It's so difficult. It's so hard, guys. It's just so difficult. It's not. But I do have to get up, so that sucks. I do. No, you are working hard. You actually have to go to school. You're doing great. You're doing stream on the side. You're doing great, Creepy. Keep going. Enjoy. The more you do, and the more difficult it is, the more you're growing. Remember, growth and change require pain and uncomfortability. If you're there, you wake up at 5:30. Holy crap, that's awful. I hate that. I would not do that. That's dumb. That's not dumb. That's very good, actually. But don't like that. You're doing it, man. You're doing it. Okay, we're going to switch over to Final Fantasy VII Remake. Finally, we're going to play for 30 minutes, maybe 40. I can make it work, but my God, I got to get on workout after this. I've got to get on workout. I'm only doing the arm stuff today, so I should be fine. But you better hurry because we got to move. All right, let me get this up. Give me 1 sec. We're going to swap everything over. You can't see me anymore, but I'm here. Yeah, it cuts it off a little bit. Okay, hold on. Brain, work with me. No. That's yours. This is mine. I do my apprenticeship at 5:30 to 9. Then I go to school. Then I come home and stream every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Dude, I can barely stream on Fridays. I have to take a nap before I stream. So
5:30 every day.
Yeah, he's up too. But you're doing a lot, Creamy Donuts. That's awesome. That's amazing. The power of youth. How amazing. I remember when I was young and
I remember when I walked uphill both ways.
I streamed from 3 to 6 p.m. Nice, Creamy. Good. I'll have to see if I can catch you at some point. Okay, hold on. I have to remember. How do I do this? Okay, am I on this
button?
I don't know. You know that thing? You think I know how to run something?
Yeah, I just can't see it.
Oh, well, I can't help you with that. Oh, I know why. I'm why isn't this thing working? That's right. Because my game captures on Persona. That's right. I forgot. Okay, that should work. That works. All right, Dadalus.
Did you get your game controller?
Yeah, it's over there. I'll fix it. It's for my Switch. Maybe. I will probably be streaming and cursing at my friend for being dumb here, but that's fine. You're having a good time. Why isn't this connected? Come on. Connect.
Do your job.
Today. What are you doing? Okay, hold on. I think I have to. There, I want to be on that screen. There. I'm on the next screen. Okay, hold on. Load game. This one. Last time we were in the haunted place, the plate above us is going to fall, and that's really bad. We need to stop that from happening, so we got to get that information to someone to help. There's some creepy ghosts around us, and it's very scary. Very spooky. Very scary.
Gotta win at all costs.
Ouch. Ouch.
Gotcha. So it's my turn?
I have to do Ray of Judgment. Oh shit. I have to
This one's
I
for
have to have a
you!
lot of ATB for that. Whoops, so daisy. Okay, where am I supposed to go? Okay, so you dropped the thing in front of us, so we gotta backtrack. He's coming, he's not missing anything. You're not missing anything.
Alright, give me some popcorn.
Matt!
Hey, give me some yummy popcorn.
What do you want me to do? I can't go.
Uh-oh.
Game.
What's that stuck on?
I don't know. Figure it out. Use your sensory abilities, Father. Why am I?
I could just use my son. That's easier.
Are
we starting the game?
Oh no! It closed on us.
Are we in the game?
Goodness. No, yeah, we're fine. Oh no, we're closed in with the ghosts. Oh, so scary. Oh man, we're all trying.
Stopping at the Sector 7 slum and is bound for the plane graveyard.
Man, that's good. How about that popcorn popper? This is better. I wasted my money.
Do you hear them laughing? Might be a little small. Is this turned down? Yeah. No, it's all the way up. Can you hear it?
Yeah.
You hear like little creepy laughing and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe it's on me. Maybe I turn myself down too much. Okay, where am I going? Where am I going? Where am I going?
I'm trying to think how we finished.
Help me. Oh, the train. It's here. That's great. That's not creepy. Come on, girls. Let's just head on in. All aboard to the grave.
While you're playing, tell me, what did we do last? I forgot.
We were trying to go tell. We're trying to get to Sector 7 to tell everyone about the situation.
Oh, yeah, because he's going to drop it.
They're going to drop it.
Yeah.
And so we have to go through. First, we went through the sewers. Now we got to go through the graveyard.
Yeah.
And there's like maybe spirits here. And we're like, oh, okay. That's fun.
That's
But-
not funny, you know.
Guess the crane's up there.
Well, let's just find our way out, shall we? I'm sure that'll be fine. And there's nothing creepy at all. Tell everyone about the boom bite stuff.
The broom stand?
Yeah.
I used to use this table. I had to sit sideways. This isn't a way. How about this broom stand? And he's yakking it. I'm like, I'm the one that's sitting sideways. Hey, look at it. It's working great.
It's not working.
It's
There's
not
no
no
power
way.
coming through.
I wonder if this is another prank. Someone might be messing with the power supply to make us run around.
No, you're running around because Icarus over here.
No, that's not why I'm running around. That's
Going
why.
back and forth.
That's why I'm running around.
No.
Well, that was fine.
I forgot we got the little country girl in her little house.
Oh, look, they want us to come
Little
in. You want me to come
fairy
in? Should I go inside? I'm sure it's fine.
Heck yeah.
Oh, it's locked. They're playing with us. I damn! Just jump it. Okay. Maybe this door is open. It is. Well, this looks fine. Look at all the hands down. I'm sure that's cool.
I found you.
Oh, shoot. Oh, jeez.
Bring it. Keep it together.
All set. I'm coming.
Let me use magic. Let me use magic.
One more
Actually, I want to
shot.
do Ray of Blood.
Sorry, but I gotta.
Ray of Judgment! Frickin' heck yeah, am I right? A giant beam. How much to do it at once, how? No, not upgrade better. There is how many? Wow, one time did like 1/3. I just have to do it 3 times. Probably because it takes forever to get, so they're like, yeah, you have to do it 3 times. Wowgy duckling. Let me see here. The item. I can't get it. Okay, alright.
Do you think there's more in here?
Looks like. Aha! Found you.
The ghost, Dad! Does anyone have
Can you take over for
Let's
me?
do this.
do I have a sense on
Gotcha.
I do not.
Deal with that.
Maybe she does?
Let's go. You finish him off.
I don't even know if I have sus. Do I have sus? Yeah, we do. Okay. Garrett's thing, Tifa's on the house. Ooh. Spoopy Dadalus.
Are you scared? I ain't playing no ghosts.
Da, 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 da. Oh, mega potions. I'm totally gonna use those. Can I open it from this way? I can't. There we go. See? Now I have the shortcut.
I don't put anything in there.
Well, that's where we came from. Okay, let's go into here. We gotta use the crane to get the thing out of our way so we can get out of here. Like, we got a bolt, man. It's real spooky in here.
You're looking around for stuff instead of going up the ladder.
Shh, it's not important. It's okay.
See, you're looking for junk.
Oh, and I have found it!
This is how we waste time.
Yeah, I totally needed those bottles of Echo Mist. That was very important. Probably, maybe. I mean, I probably already have a lot of them. Where does this go? Where does this go?
There's a ghost over there.
There.
I saw him fly by.
Should I check that other area? I don't know, whatever.
Are we going in circles?
Where am I? Have I been to be here? Oh, that's where we were. Okay, so that wasn't literally a circle. I think that's where you're supposed to leave later. I think that's where you're supposed to leave later. So I don't know. Oh no, this was a new place. This is a new area. Oh my god. This is all like topsy-turvy crazy. I thought that was a place I already been. I'm getting you got me all confused.
This all looks the same.
It does. You got me all confused. Okay, so this is where we're supposed to be. I guess I missed something up there. We have to go back. We have to go all the way back. Okay, no, we're not going. Like I said, I've already beat this game, so if we miss something, I don't really care that much. I'll try not to, but I don't care that much. I think we're fine with everything. Thank you. That took forever.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, this place is a mess. This is the control room. How do we reach the crane from here, do you think?
I think so.
Alright. Well, this is where I think we were earlier, where I like didn't go up. I think you have to go up. Okay, well that's nice. It means I didn't miss anything. We're still optimal. Resume. Resume. Do any of you work? Dadalus, you used to work on stuff like this. Giant old computers that took up the whole freaking office. Am I right?
No. Not that old.
You're that old, right?
Nope.
There we go.
Before my time.
Nah, you're a dinosaur. So, oh.
Tifa!
What's she hiding behind the other door?
Tifa's scared. She doesn't like ghosts. Oh. Well, that's... Well, that wasn't very nice. Oh, jeez. Did those hurt? I mean, let's just slow down. Well, they are very...
To get you?
Oh, well, that's not...
Oh, the boss.
Oh my, well that is not pleasant. That's a pretty cool design. Actually, like that. I mean, it's great. It's, you know,
I don't have time for your shit.
Oh yeah. Go for it.
he's not scared though.
Take the lead.
All set. Let's turn it up.
Just steal a little more. Steal a little more. Assess.
Not so.
Let's see. Cool. An aggregate of ghosts. The large amounts of it. Why do anyone who plays video games? Why is every powerful ghost enemy, always an aggregate of a bunch of them, like Boo's from Mario or something.
Makes you look good.
But like it's always like ghosts are weak on their own, but when they compile together, it's like more powerful. Dude, ghost movies do that too, right? Like the more, I think it's like
It looks like they come up with different parts, and people think, ooh.
I think it's because like aggregating a grudge, like the more negative energy you have together. I mean, not real life, just but you know what I mean. Like the more like negative you have, like poltergeists and stuff. You know, the more
attention that a bunch of things move into one.
There will also be a full energy that results from dehydration. Switches between physical and ghosts, neither magic or against the physical form, nor physical attacks against ghostly form have any effect. Use magic against ghostly form. Okay, yeah, so when it's ghostly. Okay, ow, that hurts.
Here goes.
I got this. Deal with that.
Let me handle it.
I'll show you what I can do.
Okay, it's still in. I want to see if I can.
This one's for you.
Yes, okay. Ray of Judgment! Die and barely. Very cool.
It's your turn.
My turn. Take the lead.
Is
I
it
got this.
fire? Who is fire? No, I can't see this one.
Bingo.
It's a physical anyway, so we're gonna.
There's no escape.
Oh, that didn't do much.
Give them your all. Give them
Switch
your
to.
Ready or not, here I come.
Oh, okay.
Keep it together.
Aerith.
Let's go.
So it's my turn?
This man. Oh, God! I was wondering if that was on his back. It's mad. I think it's in ghost form now. Yep, it's immune system. Does anyone have... You don't even... Just do Blizzard.
You can do it.
Wow. You don't even have fire. Just use it on... Oh, I can heal them. Would that hurt it? We're gonna test it. Heal
Don't
this
overdo it.
I got this.
Tifa, you're the one with freaking fire, I believe. Someone's got it. Do I not have fire? Oh no. Uh-oh. That's the problem. Nah.
Nothing to worry.
Here
No
goes.
one have fire? Oh,
Go on.
why don't they have fire? Oh god, that's bad. Blizzard! Okay, make it right. Thunder, crappy
together.
thunder.
Not doing much damage. Huh?
Yeah, because I have to use. Oh, it's incorporeal. Okay, I can't touch it.
Watch yourself.
I'm coming.
Okay, I can. Oh no, it still takes.
You've
How
got
does
this.
no one have fire?
Bundle up.
Take the lead.
Let me
Buzz
handle
off.
Okay, incorporeal. No. Oh, he's rearranging the room. That's kind of cool. Ow, ow. Oh no, I'm asleep for
So
some
it's my turn? Finally.
I'm waiting.
Can you take over for
Hang
me?
back.
I'm glad you're playing on easy. You did
Shut up! I don't have fire. I don't have fire. Like I don't have the system. I think I do, but like I think if it's on as like a let's just make a potion. Wait, what's this one? Where's the? Do I have a potion that heals everyone? What's big bonus though? Oh look, a all-time pumpkin. That's good. That's fire.
It's on you.
Yes.
all set.
Heal. Wow.
I've got you covered.
Here goes.
Earth. Blizzard.
You can do it.
Taking over.
Wait, oh, is he physical? Oh, I think he's physical. He's physical. Right? Oh, shit.
Let's go. There.
Now he's not. Where the frick is he?
Come on.
Sure, yeah. There's
It's on you. I'm coming. No need to panic.
Wait, do you have...
That's it.
Okay, you are physical. You're physical. Okay, what? Which means we're a giant.
Ready?
Infinity's
Overdo
edge.
it.
I got it. Keep it up.
Everyone wail on him.
Great.
Yeah, there we go. Woo! Alright, there we go. Who the frick has fire and can't use it? What the frick is that?
That was fun.
That's what they
All
said.
this time, you were waiting for someone to come and play with you.
Ooh. Because they're children.
What are you talking about?
Yay!
Come on,
we
let's
have
get back to the crane.
Look, Creamy Donuts, we have electricity. Fix it. Creamy Donuts, fix it. Fix it all. Fix all this. Fix this. Fix that. Fix this one. Fix this one. Fix this one. This one looks okay. Fix this one. Fix this one. This one looks bad. Fix all of these. All of these. Okay, who the frick has fire and can't use it? No one has fire? Yeah. No one has. Why do we not? Why do we have 3 lightnings? I am so freaking stupid. I'm a dumb shit. Oh, it's on her other one. Screw off. Wind, lightning, ice. MP up, ice. What does this do? This lets me hit with everyone. Honestly, I'd rather just have all of the elements there. I'd rather have all the elements than like the coupled thing. Did we get a new one? Hold on. What did we get that's the new one? Steadfast for focus. Where's the new one? Where's the... Is that it? Because man, I don't care. Subversion, there it is. Breach and Dispel. Okay, that's weird. I don't care what that does. Okay, moving on. Alright, what we going now? Maybe just want me to leave. Did everyone hurt? Yeah, hold on. There's a heal on the other side. I'm out there.
Well, we gotta go get it.
Well, you know, I might want to heal. There's probably gonna be one later, but I'm gonna do it right now.
What makes you think there's a heal on the other side?
Right here, remember? That's where we came from. The benches are heals.
Oh, a bench means heal?
Yeah, you can heal on the bench.
Good man.
Meh. Nope.
Now, what if they get tired of chasing you back and forth?
No, they're fine. Cloud's a
Have
hub.
they ever complained?
They're wonderful, and
I'm going down this way 8 times.
they don't complain because they're wonderful and amazing girls who are awesome and best
No, they're not
friends.
real. Because a woman would be like, I ain't doing this again.
Shut up. Am I supposed to... Look, the little spirits. I think I'm supposed to go this way. Maybe? Yes? Yes, yes, because the door will be open, yes. Wait. Wait. There's an exit there. I think this is just going to take me in a circle. Hold on. I think I went the wrong way. Hold on.
Come on, girls, let's go back the way we just came.
Shut up! Figure it out. It's been a while.
I played this before.
Shut up! It's been a while. It's been a long time.
Praise the Lord, it's on easy.
That wouldn't do anything for this. Oh, where do they want me to go? You know what? I'm just going over here again.
Back to where we came from.
Shut up! It's freaking complicated. I want to see what the map looks like in the original game. It's freaking awful.
Follow me, girls.
It's a top-down freaking like garbage map there. Okay.
We could always run away, right?
No, we cannot.
See ya.
Go on!
It's over.
How do I get out of here?
Is there a map?
Yeah, but it's not very helpful. I think I might have gone the wrong way. I don't know where I'm going. Can I cross over here? Yeah. Well, actually, over here, I think.
Never been in here before.
Thought I did. This is nothing. A bunch of crap. Oh yeah, this is just where that little thing was, that's all. God, this place is freaking... I can't go across there. So I have to go up. It's the only way to go, which leads me back to where I was. So... This is not supposed to be complicated. This is just like, okay, you beat the boss, now leave. And yet, here we are. Frick, am I supposed to go?
I ain't been here before.
Can I jump down here?
Well, then you're on that little ledge.
Yeah, then I'm on that little ledge again. I can go through here. Oh, you know what? I did watch it up.
Those who lose their way
Yeah, because it's a problem.
will never, ever find their way back home again. What do you guys think would have happened if they caught us?
I wonder. Maybe they're the ones who were caught.
Can we just drop the hole?
What if they're trapped here and can't leave?
Trap spirits. Okay, so this doesn't help me. I don't think. This just leads you out here. Okay. Yeah, they want you to go back to like the original section.
Now to make it the game what goes. We've gone this way 8 times.
Shut. Oh yeah, now they want you to do this. That's right. We did this whole thing so we can move the crane. That was the whole point. Because we need to go in there and then use it to get out. Because it's going to connect to the outward.
How did you not know that?
Just like we hoped. What a relief.
We should be able to get through now.
Let's find out.
Okay.
Follow me, girls.
I know where I'm going.
I'll get there eventually.
I am not a censor. I told you all this. There we go. Now we go.
Let's go.
Let us
No, I
through,
didn't
or
mean
else.
Now this is important. This right here, this is important right here. Yeah, Echo Mist, that's very good. I don't know what those do.
That's how important they are.
We're almost out. You can see the light.
We're
We're
through.
almost...
Great. Let's head outside. Wait.
Oh.
A girl?
Did you ask?
Stop. Well, this is not Marlene.
Marlene?
Remember, Gun Guy's daughter.
And
Yeah.
the kids that the Black Wind carries away have to live in the train graveyard forever and ever. So you have to stay far, far away from there.
All right then, I will.
She's so cute.
Oh, you know Betty? Yesterday she went with her daddy to When is Daddy coming back?
Gun Guy.
Hmm?
He must be on a mission. He's supposed to be back.
Actually, he might not make it home tonight.
Oh. Look at the facial expressions.
That's why we won't have actors anymore. Movies all just
Marlene,
made with this.
What are you? We can't waste any more time here.
Remember, because if the thing falls, it falls on.
What was that about?
Nothing you need to worry about. Let's get going.
Ah, yes, another heal. I did not need to use the other. Caution! Alright, this will be the last thing, and then we're going to stop, because I know it's coming. Okay. Can't believe I didn't even have a save, just because. There it is. It's different. Alright. Okay. Here we go. Uh-oh. What does this lever do?
Oh, it's moving.
Maybe now we can get to the other side.
This isn't a game. Focus.
Trust me, I'm focused.
Get ready. That's that. Enough.
Die, rats, die!
Get him!
This isn't a game. Focus.
Trust me, I'm focused.
More go.
Keep it together.
Let me handle this. Go on!
We can do better.
Okay, I think he has to be hit by electricity.
And a sting!
Oh, okay, you want to get it back. Ow!
I'll take care of him.
See ya!
Good if I got that for my beam! Take it far away from the ground. What the target is?
That's it!
Okay, now it's time for beam! Die, monster! I can't redirect it!
You've got this.
Hang back.
Infinity's edge, overkill this thing! I didn't even hit it.
It's on you.
I got this.
Tifa, my sweet girl, do what we could not.
That it?
No. Star shot. Oh, that move is so cool! Ow!
Fine.
Where's that bench?
Moving on then.
Where's that bench? Was that bench inside? Was that bench inside? Let me back inside. Where's that bench? Where's that bench? Alright, just give me a sec. Just need to take a moment. Fine.
Don't they need to heal?
Yeah, they heal as well. It heals everyone. I'm fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. I'm fine. There's no problems. Nothing's wrong.
Nothing to see here.
There are boxes. Do I get things? I do not need MP because I am full, but thank you. Let's get out of the graveyard. Let's get out, man. I've had enough of cool symbols. How long is this place? When are we coming to
Path
that?
is blocked too, but we're so close I can see it.
Hey, do you think these trains might still run?
Could give it a try. Good call. Looks like it still works.
I knew it.
Got water?
It probably still has some steam and cool inside.
They gotta build the steam. Gotta start the fire, build the steam. Gotta have water.
What's that behind us? What is that? What's that tornado? Okay.
Everybody good?
Yeah.
You didn't go but 5 feet.
Hey, a car wreck is a car wreck.
Huh? I think that's...
Plate separation code is.
That's one of the suits guys.
Got it. Yeah, of course that's true. We just have to damn thing and ever. It's just that.
You got a death wish or something? Because I sure as shit don't.
What's happening? Do you have a problem?
Not really. Small arms fire between local boys trying to defend the building.
What would you feel about sending you the more players that take the state about it.
So that's
They're shooting all that, they're not hitting the chopper?
Chopper is probably into it.
No.
Depends on what it's made of.
Tifa.
It would shoot the crap out of it.
They're really gonna drop the plant.
They won't if Barrett and the others have anything to say about it.
All we can do now is keep moving.
God, look at the facial expressions. It's usually expected like, what, 2020 or something?
Please let us be in time.
2019? This thing's older. Alright, we gotta get there before the plate drops. Gotta go. We got to go! What? Oh. Okay. There's something over there. Uh-oh. Reinforcements. Okay. Yeah. Move out of the way, train. We gotta go save a plate. And a bunch of homes. Can trains go off tracks? No. I mean, can they technically go off tracks?
Wow.
Yeah.
Would you look at that?
I mean, it's just like a car. It's just wheels. I mean, you can't turn, but you can go forward. I would imagine.
Yeah. I never thought about it.
Because trains turn because the tracks direct the wheels.
Yeah.
So technically, you could
go straight.
Can I get by without fighting you?
Coming through.
I cannot. I cannot.
Give your
Deal
best
with
shot.
that.
All set.
Come on.
Go on. Nothing to worry about. Get him.
Do I have assess on you?
We can do
Yeah.
better.
Aaron's
I'm coming.
Ow, you freaking. Just freaking arrow.
Watch out for high winds. Gotta go for it now. Here it comes. Bring it.
And come on, one more. Ow, one more. There you go. Okay. And Aurora, freaking die.
Enjoy the ride.
Die.
See you around.
Is this where I'm supposed to go? Yes. Let's go. We're making a connecting path with the trains being walked on as the top.
Thanks.
Let's go.
Okay, down. Okay, now how do I get up this thing also?
Oh my gosh.
Well, I wanted some MP because we did spend some. Oh, there. No, that's back up to the train. You want me to go up here. Now the whole thing's connected. Because I can like run across the whole thing. See? We made a path.
Rock and roll, where'd you go?
Let's go. Here we are. Here's where we are. I know where we are. Do you have anything special?
Also, you see the wheel.
Yeah, I'm about to do it. Okay, now sit. Cloud, sit. Good boy. Okay. Alright. Now we go. Alright, here we go.
Almost there. Come on.
Right.
Oh, more of our boo friends. Oh.
Aaron!
And there's gone. Or not, or is she saying no? She's gone.
Where'd she go?
The kids that the black wind carries away have to live in the train graveyard forever and ever.
Don't ask about this part. I have no idea. So those are lost spirits, right? I think. Right? The children, all that? Okay. You got little things on their back.
You're just trying to help, aren't you?
They're trying to die or something. In some way. This. Oh, I know. I'm sure it connects.
You're the one who...
This is a vision, I think? I remember watching this part and being like, I know.
Are you ready? Well, are ya?
So playing hide and seek.
I'm ready now.
Right.
Me too. Found you. No way. We found you.
You got me. Hey, where's Aerith?
Okay, so there's a kid.
I'm ready.
Oh, tiny
I'm
hair.
ready.
She's so cute. So she was here at some point?
I said I'm ready.
And got, like, no one found her?
Can she see herself?
Yeah, she's definitely seeing this.
Come get me. I'm right here.
I guess she was lost when she was a child. Your guess is as good as mine. We got a summon guy to fight. Why is he here? I don't know.
Hey, we found you.
Because they got found, you know, so it's against the past. You know, she got found by someone she loves, you know, so you care about her. I get that. Why is he here?
I guess you did.
So this is, I think, a summon of, like, because Final Fantasy has, like, higher entities that are through all the games.
Well,
And this is like Odin.
That's pretty well.
I know, I don't know where he's here. He's Odin. He's one of the big summons, I think. I don't know why he's
Let's
here.
go.
I don't really understand. This is where the game, like, oh, it's Elgor. It's not great. It's Elgor. Oh, it's Elgor. Oh, he's Persona. We've fought him before. Persona. Here's the guy on the, he's the red knight on the back of the horse in Persona. He's a famous, like, creature. Ghastly fiend that haunts the train graveyards and feeds on human fear to grow stronger. Is a manifestation of memories and sorrows that lead to tricks, so he's connected to her? When the air, it will hit with wind attacks, rapidly kill Saturdays. Unleash a leaping attack and knock it to the ground. Can't obtain a weapon for Aerith with steel. I don't have steel. Whatever, I just don't know.
I'll take care of them.
I don't care about that. That's okay. It's okay. This is not the completion route. I don't have.
It's on you.
Okay, let's go.
You have ice?
This one's for you.
Okay.
Give him your all.
90,000.
One more shot.
Abilities. Some shower.
Here goes.
Hang back.
There.
Can I get it before he leaves? I'll give it another try. Oh, no, okay. That's fine. Oh, jeez. Does reflect mean?
Hit it with magic.
Okay, it has to.
Bounce right off. Gotta deal with the barrier first.
Okay, we gotta deal with the bear. I don't know how.
them. Go on! Get him!
Do you have Shiva? You do, and this thing's weak to ice, so that's a Shiva.
Thanks for coming to help.
So these are like our powerful stuff. Shiva, baby. Looking good every time.
Can you take over for me?
Where is this person you saw?
She's flying around. You see her on the bottom left? Yeah, she's in this one. Ow!
So it's my turn? Get him!
There you go, smell that?
Taking over.
Come on, get enough to use one. There we go.
Take the lead.
All set! Stay back!
Okay, now we can frickin' do. Oh, look at it! Ready?
Go top us out.
Oh, look at it! Looking good, wasn't it?
This one's for you!
He's got to do he's uncomfortable. He's got to do his like, I'm the boss. You can't hurt me right now because I'm doing my special thing. He's gonna have to do it. He's not running out. They're not running out because it's super cutscene.
Load! Look out!
Oh, so that just feels like targeting her, yeah. When they strike.
I'll take care of them.
Alright, she was about to do her final. Yes, she is. Diamond dust. Hell yeah! Bye bye!
Hold on, guys. We're coming.
And you can go to hell!
Wait, Vegeta, wait, I want to steal the weapon. That's fine, I got it in the original playthrough.
Let's go.
It's good enough.
Right.
Right.
It's anime, you know the
I see the roof.
not yet, no, these are the spirits. Because we defeated the guy who was trapping them all, looks like they get to leave.
It's that ghost.
See, on his back was the Odin bad guy. I mean, Elgor, not Odin, sorry. I'm saying it wrong. Elgor! Goodbye.
Yeah, he was holding them all.
Yeah. I don't know how it relates to Aerith. I don't understand that part, but I think she was here at one point.
So long.
All right. I think we're going to go on ahead and stop there because if we go any further, we're going to be triggering a lot of big stuff. So that's a good place for us to stop. Because any further, we're going to be in like the next, you like story, like a bunch of stuff happening. The next section is a lot of that. So we got a lot about to happen, if I remember correctly. So we're going to go on ahead and stop there. Just to save one more time, just to be safe. I know for everyone who's watching, you missed your weapon. I know. I can't do anything about it. I didn't have steel on. You can't change mid-game, so it's fine. Alrighty then. Kind of a shorter one, but we did get through the train graveyard area. Yeah. Cool area, but kind of, filler. I mean, it doesn't really touch the overarching stuff. I think the stuff...
It reminded me a lot of when we were up top running around.
Yeah. I mean, there are dungeon areas that are going to be kind of like beat the enemies.
When we ran through the tunnels, we had to connect the cranes.
Yeah, the tunnels connect the cranes, yeah.
And then we had to do up top, and then this one.
But keep in mind that the original game was a full game, and it was one game, and it was 3 discs. It was huge. But the areas weren't, because remember, these are 3 separate games as one game. Mm-hmm. So the graveyard area like this was not like this in the original. The sewers wasn't. They've elongated it a bit. it's cool, and I'm really curious how it connects to Aerith. If that was like she just got stuck there one time, so she knows Odin trapped them, or if it's like no, this is like her deep lore crap because she does have deep lore crap. So I was like, okay, if it's that, because remember after the first segment of this game, after this game, I don't know anymore that much. I know a little, but so I don't know what's.
She's had ghosts like people chasing her for a while.
Yeah, because the other ghosts. Remember, I will say the other shroud things that were earlier in the game are not the same as those ghosts. Those are more ghosts, but they are kind of connected in some ways. It looks like. And remember, for any of your questions, I'm not leading you on. I don't know. Remember, I haven't seen everything, so I'm not sure. But yeah, that was Final Fantasy VII and a bunch of sports talk. Okay, so
more sports talk than Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah, but it's the end of the season, so it does make sense that we would do a long one with it. I mean, all that's left is Super Bowl, really. I mean, there's technically another.
Oh yeah.
There's another
AFC and NFC.
I was about to say NFC and NFC championships in that, which we'll go over those to a degree, but we're not. He's not really.
I don't know if I'll watch him.
He's not really pro, so I'm sure we'll watch the Super Bowl.
Well, if the Bills were in it, the Broncos were in it. But I don't care about Seattle, I don't care about LA, and I don't care about the Patriots.
Yeah.
And I don't see the Broncos with the backup quarterback winning, so it's really it's going to be Seattle and Patriots.
Patriots, probably. At least it's different than the what? Who's been in there for the past 2-3 years?
It's always somebody different.
No. Past 2-3 years has been that.
I don't remember who was it.
It was a Taylor Swift's boyfriend.
Oh, he wasn't in it. They were in it last year.
They were in it last year. Yeah.
Who beat them last year?
But who are they again?
The Chiefs.
The Chiefs, yeah. The Chiefs have been there a lot, and people are tired of them. So at least
if I eat Swifties, I don't have to see her skank face.
Stop, be nice. All right.
She's a skank.
We're going to end there. Thank you guys so much, Creamy Donuts, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it.
I'm feeling this popcorn.
We'll be back in 2 weeks in order to continue, and we'll be moving to the plate. We'll see what happens with it. If they drop it, you know, all the places we've been in Sector 7 is gone. The little bar we went to, gone. So we'll have to see what happens there.
Hasta la vista.
So thank you guys so much. We'll be back in 2 weeks once again. And I hope you have a fantastic day and night we're experiencing. I've got to go because I got to work out and get ready for next day. Sorry, it's 9:30.
Right.
Goodbye, everyone. God bless.